Hey guys, and happy St. Patrick's Day. So I did a pretty interesting look today. I wanted to do something green because it's St. Patrick's Day, something different. So I did a cut crease. I did this eye so you guys could see what I'm going to do. This isn't an everyday look, obviously, but it's something fun, it's something different. You can always change up the colors, but use this technique moving forward for different looks if you don't want green and sparkly and all of that stuff. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chocolate bar palette and I am going to run Rollin' in the Dough, which is that large color right there, all over the lid to make sure I have a nice even canvas. You'll see me do this with almost every look. I always put down a base color. Do you guys like my background? All right, so I have that down. So with a cut crease, you are kind of changing where your crease is. You can see how that green is like showing where my new crease is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my E27, but I want a warm toned color. So just for a moment, I'm just gonna grab my Modern Renaissance and just go in with a little bit of burnt orange right there. I want this a little bit up in here. So I'm just gonna take some of this color and blend a little bit of that in there. And now what I'm gonna do is take the, what am I gonna take? I'm gonna take the brush that comes in those Anastasia palettes, and I'm gonna go into the chocolate bar palette because I want that green color, which is Moneybags. It's the green over there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start creating the shape that I want. We'll go in with concealer to clean it up. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see where I want my new crease to be. So as you can see, I'm just taking that green and I'm just kind of placing it above. And it looks totally sloppy right now, but that's okay. So you can see my crease is technically right there, right in there, but I'm kind of redrawing it with this shadow. And we're gonna blend this out. So I kind of just have eyeshadow there. I'm gonna take the blending brush and I'm just kind of blending out that line right now. I'm flicking it up a little bit on the end there. So I'm just gonna go in with that. Now I'm just dipping in with the brush just because I want more pigmentation. I'm just blending where I have this green. Now I want this pretty high since I'm making a new crease. I'm going to be putting concealer underneath it. Now that I have that green in there, I want to go back in with my E27, my fluffy brush. And I'm kind of just going over this, the tops of it, so it's blended nicely. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a concealer brush. This is an e.l.f. concealer brush and some concealer. I'm just going to go in with this Wet n Wild one. It's just the one that's in front of me. So I'm going to take some on the wand and I'm going to put that on the concealer brush. So now is where we're going to start creating the new crease. So I want to be able to see it when my eyes close. You can see that silver peeking through when normally my crease would have been down there. So I'm just going to start putting it like so. You kind of just draw out where you want your new crease to be. And then I'm going to add more concealer as I go. And I want a little bit of a scoop there. So you just add the shape that you want, and then I'm going to bring this concealer down and cover the whole lid with it. So I'm creating a nice little scoop with the concealer. This definitely takes time and practice. You have to kind of get to know your eye shape. I know that sounds corny, but you can see right now, you can see where my crease is. It's right in there where my lid is starting to fold, but I want to make sure I bring the concealer up above it. So I'm creating a new fake crease. Now that I have that, I went in with Rich Girl, the color right there, and I'm gonna put that where the concealer is. You wanna be careful not to get it too close to the green line. Anywhere the concealer is where I wanna place this color. I'm gonna go in with some glitter so you don't have to get it exactly up to where our green is. So we're just kind of laying down this metallic-y color. So now my green's a little bit more bold on this side. So before I go in with the glitter, I'm gonna take the other end of this brush. This is an Urban Decay brush. It comes with those naked palettes. The pointy end, I'm gonna go back into the green with this pointy end. And I'm just gonna kind of go back over where the concealer met that green to deepen it up. So you can see it's making it a little bit more bold and dark. I would recommend doing your eye makeup first before your concealer, but the reason why I'm doing it is because I didn't want to do my foundation stuff for this video. I didn't want it to be too long. So that's why I have my foundation done. But when I did this eye, I did it with no foundation or anything. So that way if you do mess up, or if you have fallout, you can just wipe it away. So you can see I'm just kind of deepening up where my crease is. Now I'm going to go back with the Anastasia brush. There's no product on it, but I'm just going to do a quick little blend over the tops. So now, before I create that green line I have going on, I'm going to go in with some glitter. This is Sephora. It's mascara and eyeliner glitter. It kind of reminds me of the Urban Decay ones that have the brush on them, those liners. So I'm going to take this glitter and I'm going to put it all over my lid. And I'm going to make sure I keep it where the light eyeshadow is. I do not want it going onto the green. So you can take your time putting this on when you're putting it close, and then you're just going to kind of blend it around. It's not meant to be completely opaque. It's meant to kind of just add sparkle to the look. So we're not looking to cover the lid so you can't see the eyeshadow. It's just to add sparkle. So just going to blend that around. If you're new at makeup, it's always fun to kind of just sit in front of your mirror and do crazy stuff like this. You can always wipe it off and start over. I was going to do a winged liner with this look, but I just wasn't liking how it looked. So I wiped that part off. So that's what I love about makeup. You can just take stuff off, add stuff. Okay. So I've got the glitter on how I want it. So I have a little bit more on the top. So I'm going to really focus it on that line because that's what I did on this eye. I really focused that glitter to differentiate the green from the shadow. So what I did next, guys, is I just took this brush again that I used to sharpen out that line, and now I'm just gonna connect that green to right here. It's almost like I'm making a winged effect with eyeshadow, but we're not coloring it in, we're just kind of keeping the outline. So I'm gonna go You can see I'm just starting to make that line. And the good thing about eyeshadows, when you do eyeliners with them, they do not have to be so precise like liquid eyeliner. So then I'm going to take this and I'm going to line my upper lash line with this green. It's going to act as eyeliner. So you can see we pretty much just outlined where we wanted it to meet up. I can't talk today, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. I want to put lashes on, so before I finish the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and put some mascara on the top lashes just so it has a chance to dry. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, so I'm just going to let that dry for a little bit. While that is drying, let's go to the lower lash line. I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever black liner. Now to keep this look simple, we're just going to continue with the green. I'm going to go back in with my Anastasia brush that I was using and use that dense side there. I'm going to go into Moneybags again. And I'm just going to put it on the lower lash line, making sure it connects up with the line we drew up there. Like so. Okay. So now the highlight that I used was that Wet n Wild highlight, the gold one. I figured gold and green go well together, so I'm going to use that, and I'm just going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. I don't need a lot of highlight because I brought this green up really high to create a new crease, so I don't have a really big brow bone area to highlight. I'm going to make sure I get my inner corner. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my lashes on. Alright, so let me put the lashes on and I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back with the lashes. So now that I put those on, I just want to take my mascara and put it on the lower lash line. This is, again, the Better Than Sex mascara. I like this mascara, but I hate it for the lower lash line. But it's in front of me, so that's what I'm going to use. The one's just too big. Okay guys, so that is the look that I came up with for my lips. Earlier I put on Anastasia, the liquid lipstick in Stripped, so that's what I have on my lips, guys. So yeah, I hope you guys like this look. I think it's really creative and interesting, something different to wear. Let me zoom you guys in. Super dramatic. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you guys think and let me know if there's anything you guys want to see. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.